This tutorial is going to show you how to use BlueJ to create a simple Java program that will display Hello World in the console window. So now I'm going to create a new project and call it Tutorial Examples. And now I'm going to create a new class. And this class is going to be called Hello World. Notice class names traditionally always start with an uppercase, and if we have two words, then the next word start, world in this case, would be an uppercase as well. So I've created a new class, and now I'm going to double click it to open the file. When you create a new file in BlueJ, it will create the class for you, the code for you, but also some other code that is placeholders for things that you may need. But when you're learning things as a beginner, these will get in the way. So we're going to delete those and start with a blank document or class. And now I need to write some Java code. Public class, and then the name of the class, which is Hello World. Oops. It's essential that the spelling and case is exactly the same as the external name. So this is the internal class name, Hello World. I need to then put a curly brace. So there we are, public class Hello World, and we've got the internal name matching the external name. And now I need to write some standard code that goes in every Java code document. Public static void main bracket string args, two square brackets, and then another opening curly brace. And now I'm going to write some code to tell this Java class to write out the word Hello World in the console window. That's just a line to say, do this with the system, send out this word that's going to be in the brackets. Hello World. I need to end that line with a semicolon. That's like using punctuation in a natural language. Without that, the code won't work properly. And then I need to end that fragment of code with a closing curly brace, and finally end the code here. This first curly brace matches the one here. So if I click on that curly brace, I get the matching curly brace, and so on. All this is extremely important and essential to make sure this actually works. So now I'm going to what's called compile the code, or try to, hopefully it will work. And if it doesn't work, it means I've made a spelling error, or I've made an error in the way I've laid it out, and I haven't used the right symbols. So that would be what's called a syntax error. Let's see. No, we can class compiled, no errors this time. That's good. Right. So now I can close that document down. And now what I need to do now to actually make it work, to what's called run the code, is to right mouse button click, and I choose this one here, void main string. That's the main piece of code that gets run or executed in the Java code. So I'll click that now, and I then get the dialog box. This is asking me if I wanted to add some arguments. That's what that's short for, arguments. Generally you don't do that without the kind of programming we'll be doing. So I just select OK, and there we are. That's now displayed the message Hello World in what is essentially the console window. And to close the window, I can simply select that red circle there. So in this tutorial, I've shown you how to write a simple program in Java called Hello World, to compile the program and then run the program to display the message Hello World in the console window.